Y'all, the enemies don't want me to give y'all the sigil. They don't want me to help y'all seal y'all bloodline. I promise you they don't. Okay? If I tell y'all the 4 things that just happened during this whole time, not even the 4 things, the 3 things that just happened this in this 10 minutes. Okay? And that's exactly why I'm gonna give it to y'all. Alright, that's exactly why I'm gonna give it to y'all. Um, People are funny. But anyway. Alright, so dear divine, please bless and charge me. Alright, let's try that over again. Dear divine, please bless and charge me and the collective with the energy to bring a balance to our complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, everything that is above is below. Alright, by the spirit, by the blood, by divine right. Our path is sealed. Our power is the light. Enemies fall and blessings remain. Eternal bloodline remains unbroken. It is unbroken. And it remains unbroken. Alright. Okay, guys. So, the sigil. Now, the sigil is... This sigil protects the legacy. Y'all have it written down. Yes. This sigil protects the legacy of those who carry it. It locks out your enemies and it seals in divine power. It ensures greatness echoing through the generations to come. Okay? Now, I always tell y'all, clear your own karma, right? By doing the spiritual work, having the ancestor altar, raising the vibrations of your ancestors, remembering them, spreading their name amongst the family, amongst the collective, if that's how they're supposed to be perceived or whatnot, right? Even if they did not live the best physical life, we still have to raise the vibration, because at the end of the day, I know that everybody has heard before, we are our ancestors. Okay, so the things that have occurred and the debt, DEBT, that has been rolling over, it's been rolling over from 7 generations back, 7.5 generations back. Okay, and so as we clear our karma, we're actually clearing the karma of our ancestors back. Okay. We have money rituals to do. We have money debts to pay, to receive. Yes, I said we have money rituals to do. Okay. We have inner child healing to do. We have inner child healing rituals to do. Yes, we do. Okay. To clear, to bring about new solutions to certain things. This way that the generations in front of us, all the work that we're doing, the generations in front of us, they don't suffer. Okay, so they don't suffer. They live an abundant life. That's what God wanted us to do, is live an abundant life. No God, no deity, no real divine deity. Okay, no God. They don't want us to have a suffering life. Like, what we're supposed to be doing is we're supposed to be meditating, praying, dharma, doing our duty, whatever our duty is. Okay, and asking our gods to bring us joy. All right, to bring us joy. Yesterday, I don't know why I put this book over here, but this is a book my mom gave me some years back. Okay, Who Stole My Joy? It's by Sandra Steen. Okay, uncover the joy robbers of your present circumstances and discover the joy builders of your best life. Okay, this is a really great book, and I recommend this to any and everybody. Okay, this is the author. Y'all, definitely my mom. She writes it, and it says, I will not fail you. My mama wrote a scripture in here, Hebrew 13:5-6. I will not fail you. I will not let you down. And Ethekiel 3, the Lord is my keeper. The Lord is my keeper. Okay. She didn't write this to me. She just wrote it in general. But every time I look in here, I'm just like, okay, it's so crazy. That's my sister here writing. And I just remember these things. Okay. This book is from 2007. Okay. Very interesting. That's the year that my baby was born. Okay. This book is from 2007. Okay. So let me give you the Eternal Bloodline Seal. I'm going to give it to you guys. It's in the description. I put it in the, not the description, but I did describe it in the description on how I came up with it, how me and Spirit came up with it, the infinity sign, okay? It doesn't look like an infinity sign drawn out in here, but it is an infinity sign. And then there's a triangle. There is a vertical line, and then there is a blood seal, and then there are the X, okay, to block out. Well, I'll go through the how I came up with it, okay? How me and Spirit came up with it. Let me give Spirit all the credit, okay? And then I'm gonna show you guys how to activate it. So I actually have my lotion, right? This is intense healing. This is just, it's not regular smuggler lotion, because this lotion has actually been spoken over. This lotion has already been spoken over that it's going to provide a very intense healing for me, right? For me and whoever uses it. Okay. Always speak over your oils and your lotions that you put on your body. Okay. Always speak over them. The people that create them, they speak over them. So use your power and speak and activate. That's the first activation, is activating whatever product or whatever tool you're using. You have to activate it. I get new tarot cards, I have to activate them. I have a deck of cards right here being activated, okay? I use my dowsing rods, I had to activate them. So if your tools aren't working for you, your lotions, you still ashy, you still dry, they're not working for you because you haven't activated them. Okay, your dowsing rods aren't working for you because you haven't activated them. Okay, so the triangle at the top, we'll do it like that. Okay, because that's a ritual over there. Okay, so the triangle at the top, right here, it represents the ascension, divine guidance, and higher wisdom leading to the path. The infinity loop right here is eternal protection, endless life force, and unbroken chains of your bloodline. This right here, I feel as if I was really speaking to the women when this came about, the infinity bloodline. Okay, well, the infinity loop. I felt as if I was speaking to the women because we are the creators. Okay, so if you are having issues with conceiving or reproducing, or being creative, this right here is just when you're drawing it. When you're drawing it, you're going to do an activation, and this is going to clear all of that up. Okay, y'all don't forget to like the video. Okay, all right, the central vertical line right here, the one in the middle, the central vertical line, this right here is the world axis. Okay, it is rooting the heavens and the earth, the pillars of strength in the unshakable alignment. Okay, so just like a, I don't want to say perfect, but perfect line going down. Okay, I drew this, so a perfect line going down. Okay, from infinity. All right, but let me give you guys the rest. Okay, so the crossed arms right here, the X shape. There are also crosses. Okay, there are also crosses, and this is blockage against the enemies, false witnesses, and parasites. They represent the closing of doors that no longer serves and the cutting off of harmful energies. So I did this whole video yesterday on doppelgangers, but you guys have seen like my past life readings. all of that. You get what I'm saying? And of course, we're curious. It's good to know your past life. It's good to know your future life as well too. And of course, we're curious about our past lives and stuff, right? But we don't need to stay in that energy. I remember one time I was doing a past life reading, and I was like, if I find out that my husband unalived me in the past life, it's gonna be up in this life, right? Like I'm gonna have to fight him in this life, right? And I was just joking, but that right there, it's a, words are spells. So let me release that. Let me release that. If he did unalive me in the past life, obviously he owed me something in this life. Okay, we doing great. Shit happens. Okay, shit happens. Okay, so the circle at the base right here. This is the seed. So when you're drawing this, technically you're going to start from here and you're going to go up. I try to never lift my pen when I'm drawing. Okay, I try to never lift my pen when I'm drawing, even if I have to trace back over something. And that just lets you know that sometimes you have to go back over something. You have to review, things that have happened or occurred in the past. I clean my desk up. Hold on one second, y'all. Clean my desk up. I don't have any napkins or anything up here. Oh, oh yes, I do. Why is my desk so close? Right there. Oh, I'm stepping over cords though. Okay. All right. All right. So the circle at the base, this one right here. This is the seed in the womb of the womb and the eternal foundation of your family. Okay, your family lines. This is the anchoring of the legacy in both the physical and the spiritual realm. Okay, the anchoring of your legacy in both spiritual and physical realm. Hello, Rich Rising, Lori, Rich Rising. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how to activate the sigil real quick. What we on? Oh, we on 45. I'm going to show you guys how to activate the sigil real quick, okay? So I have my healing lotion. Okay, you can use oil. I like lotus oil. Okay, because lotus flowers grow in muddy waters. And so I like lotus oil. You can use any protection oil. You can use a healing oil, a blessed oil, olive oil. I always tell y'all olive oil is one of the best oils. Sunflower oil is really good. If you, this is my skin. Okay, I'm not really sensitive to a lot of things. Okay, but okay, I come from a family where your grandma would tell you throw a little bleach in your water. Okay, throw a little bleach in your water, you ain't gonna die. Okay, so I sunflower oil. I know if you add sunflower oil with marigold for eczema, it actually helps. Sit it out in the sun for a few weeks and start adding that to your skin. It really helped my baby with his eczema. Really did. Okay, but sunflower oil is really good, or you can use any other type of carrier oil. Okay, so it does not matter which hand you do this with, but I'm going to do it here. Okay, I'm going to do it here. Now, the parts of your body that you want to do this on would be your third eye, where you can add a sigil to is your third eye, your crown, okay, your throat, your heart center, your sacral chakra, okay, and your thighs. Sagittarius rules the thighs. The ancestor rules the thighs, okay? So, I have my lotion, right? I have my lotion and it's facing me. So whichever way you do it, it doesn't matter, okay? You can stand in the mirror, you can do it on your stomach or whatever the case is. Y'all, if I had time, y'all know I'll be showing my stomach. I don't care, okay? So you have the sigil, right? Now remember I said you're going to start from the seed. You're going to start from the seed. You're going to go up, all right? And then we have the infinity loop. I'm going back up. I'm creating my triangle at the top. I'm going down. I have a cross. That's my sigil. Y'all can't see it, but it's there, right? I'm going to leave it there for 30 seconds. Well, 30 seconds or a minute or however long it take me to seal it into my body. Basically, seal it into my body, right? And so I am going to say the activation. This is the activation by spirit. Hold on, y'all. By spirit, and I just have my hand over it. This is Reiki right here. I'm sending healing energy to my sigil, okay? By spirit, by blood, by divine right, my path is sealed. My powers is the light. Enemies fall. Blessings remain. Eternal bloodline unbroken. You're going to say this 3 or 7 or 9 times. Those are the numbers. 3, 7, or 9 times, okay? By spirit, my bloodline, my divine right, my path is sealed, my power is the light, and enemies fall and blessings remain. Eternal bloodline unbroken. By spirit, my blood, my divine right, my path is sealed, my powers is the light, enemies fall and blessings remain. Eternal bloodline. By spirit, my blood, my divine right, my path is sealed, my power is the light, enemies fall, blessings remain, eternal bloodline unbroken. Okay? I'm going to thank my ancestors, my deities, those that walk with me and war with me in lifetimes. Thank you, God, for, protecting me and giving me the armor of God every day. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, bow to Sri Sai, may peace be with all. Thank you so much, Mother Mirror. Okay? I'm going to rub it in. Okay? Ooh. All right, I'm going to rub it in. I'm going to go about my business. Now, to activate it on your children, right? You are going to put it on their back, or you're going to put it on their stomach, or you're going to put it on their thighs, okay? So make sure you're just using, this is my advice, it's not medical advice, but just make sure that you're using something that is light for the kids. So maybe like coconut oil or something light for the kids, okay? You never read the, you know what, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Just check out my community tab. I'll put the link over there so you can read his scripture that he told everybody to read. He's not Muslim, he's not Hindu. He's the divine avatar. Fat Trent. Okay. So yes, so we are protected, we are aligned, and we are unshakable. I am untouchable and my bloodline is eternal. That's how you close that out, okay? And the reason why I said we is because you're doing it for you and your children, you and your family, you and your bloodline, okay? Now, we have weirdos in our family, okay? We have weirdos in our family that want to steal our inheritance that was born into our bloodline because of the generational curses behind us, okay? Give me 1 second. Yes, make sure you do it for yourself too. Make sure you do it for yourself too. Do it for your little one and yourself. Yes, make sure you do it for yourself too. Hold on. I'm a I unhear him. There you go. Yeah, there you go. And that's exactly why, Kali Yuga is alive at 5 because of things like that. But I just gave you the link. I gave you the link to go read his divine teachings, okay? To go listen to his divine teachings, and then after you listen to it, just, go to Google, put in his teachings and check it out, okay? Like just educate yourself so you don't miss out on, giving away your inheritance, your life and all that stuff. Educate yourself. You have to educate yourself. Okay? Y'all have to educate yourselves. This right here will help you too. The link ain't opening. Yeah, that link open. I know it do. I'm not gonna close my live to make sure it open. I know the link open though. Here, I'll put it in my community tab for you as well too. There. I put it in my community tab as well too. There you go, right there. All right. It's in the community tab. I want y'all to educate yourself. Okay. You can take a screenshot. You can copy and paste the link from your photos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's how you activate the sigil. Now, the best days to do this on, right? The best times to do this on is a Saturday, okay, a Saturn day, a Sunday, a Monday, or during a oh yeah, that's cool. Thank you for that. So I just want to say that this ties in to clearing your legacy, building your legacy, mastery, and divine order being restored. Okay, this lets people know that whatever they thought that they could touch you or anything like that. Bloodline to bloodline to bloodline. Like these spirits think that they're gonna come back and somehow throw you off course, throw your children off course. Okay, throw your children off course. And I made sure I include parasites because sometimes people come back as roaches and then you end up with an infestation in your house. And I'm not playing because we do not always reincarnate as humans. We come back as the dogs that attack people, the animals and stuff that attack people. I'm going out. I tried to tell him. I'm going out. Look, he like. So, yeah. Now, let me make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Oh, April is a good time to do this as well. So Aries energy fire, courage, new cycles. The best days is new moons or full moons in April for activation. Okay, and this sigil actually came out of one of my other books, and I believe that I did do it in the Aries, the real Aries season. All right. To do it on a Sunday or a moon day, which is Monday. I already said that, for family and emotional protection. Saturn to anchor in the order, the divine order. Okay. So I just want y'all to make sure at the end, after you wipe it away, right? After you wipe it away, rooted and sealed, blessings remain, harm cannot return. Rooted and sealed, blessings remain, harm cannot return. Rooted and sealed, blessings remain, harm cannot return. Okay? So, I think that is it. I think that's it. So I said places to draw it is on your thighs, on your back, on your heart chakra, your solar plex, your third eye. Okay? You don't have to, if you put it in one place on your body, you don't have to do the other ones. Okay? You don't have to do the other ones. You can do an overload, you know, because we be doing the most, but you guys can use any type of protection oil that you have. Any type of protection oil that you have, just make sure that you charge the oil or the lotion that you're using. So I just use my intense healing lotion. Okay, very it just goes with what we're doing here. Okay, and you know, Spirit, bless this oil, bless this lotion to seal and protect. No harm, no envy, no shadow crosses this bloodline, and so it is. So I'm just, you know, doing my breath work over to, you know, throw my DNA up in there without like actually spitting in there. But this is my breath. You know, breath is life force energy. Okay, without breath, we can't be here. Right? Okay. So and you don't have to open the top if you don't want. If you have one of those bottles that don't open or whatnot, you can activate it through here. When I create oils for people, I put the oil in my hand and I do what I do and I activate it. I charge it up on the altar, and then once I put it on the altar, I never touch it again. I never touch it again until it's time to go to whoever it's supposed to go to. Most people get oils that are in person, so they come and pick their oil up their self. Okay, I said myself, their self. So yeah, y'all can just charge it up in your hands. Your hands is putting that energy there. Y'all remember when it was cold? Look. That right there, it activates something. Okay, so I hope y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Look, it is 10:01. I gotta get to work, y'all. It's Saturday. Okay, I have to get to work, y'all. Look at this tiny Sri yantra I have. It looked kind of I activated it, so I put my ghee and my ashes and everything on it for the Divine Mother. But it's so cute. It's so cute. Very tiny, very and I also put one at my job. They don't even notice it. They probably have, but they like, yeah, that's Lexi putting crystals everywhere. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys, and y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. As my girl Abby, look, as my baby Abby always say, blessings. Okay, have a wonderful day on purpose, and I wish y'all a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Look, not Sunday. A wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Y'all make sure y'all do this activation sigil. You can do it as many times as you like. As many times as you like. All right. And make sure y'all burn some ancestor money tomorrow. Make sure y'all burn ancestral money tomorrow. Okay. Put y'all ancestors name on it. Go outside, burn y'all some some ancestor money. Okay. And just pay what they need to pay. Pay what they need you to pay. Okay. And add fresh water to your altars. Okay. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.